front of you. I want to say before I forget, I just want to thank the staff. I just want to thank them from the bottom of my heart. Luis Garcia, you're more than staff. You're a friend. You're a text message and a phone call away. And I thank you, no matter you run Diamond, now Sapphire, you truly are an amazing man. I appreciate you so much. Thank you to all my national friends. I respect everything you've done and what you've accomplished, and I am there with you. I just want to first of all say to all of you, my unit is truly a blessing. My area, they deserve everything. They have been through this journey with me, and I am so grateful for each and every single one of them, for every director, for every consultant that has been placed in my life. I am telling you right here, I am blessed beyond belief, and I just want them all to know how much I love them, and I know that we're done, and the victory's already been won for us. So will you please give my unit and my area a round of applause? Yes. 20 years in June, but 20 years ago I sat at a career conference. I was a new consultant. I was super excited. I actually just earned my car, but I had never went to a Mary Kay event. I was on the edge of my seat. My heart was pounding. And I don't know if you've ever been where I was, but it was all about me. Has anyone ever been, it's all about you? Like, really, it was all about me. And I didn't even know that it was really all about me. And so basically, bottom line, I want you to know that I am so grateful that I went to a Mary Kay event, that my senior director, Rose Capone, was there. Because I can tell you right now, the day when that morning after I signed to quit, she got me to stay. I didn't want to stay. I didn't want to book. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't know why I was doing Mary Kay. I was building a house and planning a wedding, working a full-time job and a part-time job. I didn't have time to do Mary Kay. Why am I doing this stupid Mary Kay thing? Really, that's where I was. But I got in, and Mary Kay got into me. And I'm going to just say this to you, and I just believe with all my heart and soul, the only way I can teach and train and empower and inspire is being real and being humble and telling you the real deal. The real deal is I was having a ball. The real deal is I wasn't raised in church. The real deal is that I wasn't raised in church, and I would hear my director pray, and I would hear people pray, and I didn't know what was going on. And I mean, I knew what was going on. I had faith, but the point, I wasn't raised in church. I met the man of my life at 21 years old. I remember the first time he invited me to go to church. And then I joined Mary Kay at 25. And, you know, I just want you to know that if you strip me dry of the journey of the things, 18 trips around the world. I've been blessed with 10 pink Cadillacs. I've been blessed with all kinds of stuff. And this stuff is so wonderful because in the beginning, I wanted the stuff. And it's not that I don't want the things now. Hear my heart on that. The bottom line is that that's kind of where I was. My journey was, at the beginning, it was about me. Bottom line is, it does need to be about you. You need to get it. And there was a journey of a lot of humbling, a lot of sculpting and molding, and finally, I started to get it. That it wasn't about me. And even though I was LaRonda, even though I was servant, even though I was energy, even though I was passionate, I was always the same, but it was about me. And I would achieve a goal, and then I was frustrated and cry. And I would do whatever, and I would be upset if I wasn't where I wanted to be, and I was intense, and I was angry, and I was frustrated. Has anyone ever been there before? I was so like, oh. I wanted so much more, and I didn't get it. And I didn't know why. And I would question why. I would give in the mornings, even once upon a time, I would lay in my bed and go, dear Lord, I never got to Lord half the time, and I would fall asleep. Okay. And then I was working on my spiritual growth, and I would do a little 2-minute, 3-minute, I don't know what I did. But I believed, and I had faith, but I still didn't get it. Bottom line is, you know, we all directors have gone through loss. Consultants, you will go through loss. You've lost team members already, most of you. And if you haven't, you will. And it's okay. And I went through major loss, as many of us have gone through. and I still didn't get it. Oh, I was growing. I was growing big time. I mean, I don't mean to rhyme, but I thought I was getting it. I was really spiritual here. And so, bottom line is I want you to know that I don't know where you are in your life. And I don't know where you are personally. I don't know where you are spiritually. I don't know where you are emotionally. I don't know where you are financially. I don't know where you are. But let me just say this to you. I didn't know why I joined, but I do know one thing, that today I know that we're all called. We're called, people. We're called to make a difference, but we're not called to quit. And so many of you are answering the call to quit. The point is that through my Mary Kay career, I first of all, as a consultant, as I taught consultants today, you got to master the skills. And it's just like riding a bike, you get on it, just kind of goes and it flows. You master the skills. And then you become this great leader and you're making a difference and you're serving them. And bottom line is, I want you to know that the enemy, and you're so right, will come into your life and he will come in to attack. Well, I did not realize it was an attack from the enemy. So about 1.5 years ago, because I don't know where you were, I was at seminar and I did a speech on stage and I got off the stage and I announced we're going national, and then I go home and, you know, I don't know where you were 2 years ago, but let me tell you where I was. I went from working out every day of my life. I went from doing the things that I've always done to one day I couldn't walk. And I couldn't open the refrigerator. And I couldn't cut a peanut butter sandwich. I couldn't pump gas in my car. Really? Really? And so I kind of just stopped and I paused and I go to the doctor and I went in and I get a call and they call and say, LaRonda, you have rheumatoid arthritis, autoimmune disease. Well, I didn't know what that meant, so I go home. And I go home to the internet. And you look up lifelong autoimmune disease, deteriorate the joints, attack your heart, all these things. Make a very long story short, I used to be normal. I'm not normal anymore. I used to be normal. And I was on chemo for 1.5 years. I went through, whether you do infusions or injections, I did my thing, and I'm running my way off of that. The bottom line is I was on major medication so I can walk. I don't wish anything on anyone. I don't wish any disease on anyone. And then one day, I got it. See, I don't know what report you're receiving. I don't know what IBM you're looking at. I don't know if you're a director in this room and you look at your IBM report and it shows that 20 people are terminating next month. I don't know if you're a DIQ and you, of course, have this report and it shows that you only now, you go from 15 active and now you only have 8 active. And I don't know what report you're looking at, but the report that I received almost 2 years ago was that I would be in a wheelchair if I didn't take chemo. The report was I could never work out again. The report was that I would be on this and have it for the rest of my life. And I remember when I said, when can I get off chemo? And they said, you're probably going to for the rest of your life. And then when I started to realize, when someone came into my life and taught me that, Rhonda, I don't know what you're looking at and what you're reading, but by his stripes you were healed. I want y'all to hear me out. I thought I was supposed to have autoimmune disease, so I can tell you, listen, my grandma was crippled, my mama had it, and let me tell you something, my mama said, you know what, you're going to get it, really? Let me tell you, my kids are getting nothing, because guess what, for 11 months, when I couldn't walk, 11 months when I heard you go to my sales meeting, for 11 months when I didn't complain, but maybe you're complaining because you got a stinking snotty nose, for 11 months, seriously, I want you to listen to me, the enemy will do anything to keep you from your goals and your dreams. I'm telling you right now. Bottom line is this. Bottom line, for off, no matter if my knees were swollen, I just kept focusing on the Lord. And 11 months later, I got a report. And they said, LaRonda, you don't have RA. Belief. The bottom line is, you're good, and the enemy knows it. You're called, and let me just say this to you, listen to me and hear my heart. I don't care if it's a report from the doctor. I don't care what report the doctor gives you, because by faith, by stripes from healed, I'm telling you. Because let me say this to you, anything is possible. Anything is possible, but you have to have that kind of faith. And let me stop and say, I never dreamed I would have faith like I have today. Because once you come to this level, nothing will move you. Nothing. Nothing will move you.
Let her preach. Let her speak.
So listen to me. Be bold. Courageous. Don't be afraid of nothing. I want you to walk into every appointment with confidence. I want you to put that jacket on and be fully proud of what you represent and who you are. And I'm telling you right here, right now, that you can do all things through Christ. I'm telling you right here, right now, don't you ever, listen to me, I know you got faith, but get rid of your stinking unbelief. Every day you walk in worry and doubt and anxiety and all that stupid stuff that I've been there before. Trust me, I've had the tears, I've had the stress. I would look at the reports, get off the stinking internet and quit reading what someone has done or not done. Because by faith, anything is possible. Thank you.
Is that incredible or what? And now we have a stage call for our career conference teachers. Ladies, will you please head over to the right of the stage at this time?